The wisdom of compassion. How forgiveness and tolerance can transform our lives. Compassion and tolerance are powerful forces that have the ability to transform relationships, bring inner peace, and create a more harmonious world. Through a forgiving and generous heart, we have the power to dissolve resentment, heal emotional wounds, and surround ourselves with positive connections. Embracing the energy of forgiveness not only soothes old hurts but also opens our hearts to genuine happiness and peace. 1. Understanding the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is often viewed as a gift we give to others, yet its most profound impact lies within ourselves. When we hold on to anger, resentment, or hatred, we bear a heavy emotional burden. Choosing to forgive doesn't mean we condone harmful actions or forget what happened. It means we release ourselves from the grip of these negative emotions. By forgiving, we create space in our hearts and minds for peace and growth. Forgiveness is an act of courage, requiring us to confront pain and let go of the desire for revenge. This release is not a weakness but a profound act of strength. When we forgive, we are empowered to reclaim our emotional freedom, focusing instead on what truly matters in life. 2. The healing energy of tolerance. Tolerance, much like forgiveness, is a liberating force. By choosing to tolerate differences in others, whether cultural, ideological, or personal, we cultivate a mindset of acceptance. Tolerance allows us to understand others' perspectives, see beyond our own biases, and foster genuine respect. In an increasingly diverse world, tolerance has become more essential than ever. With open minds and hearts, we can create an environment where differences are celebrated rather than feared. Tolerance doesn't mean we always agree, but it does mean we choose understanding over judgment. This ability to accept others fosters a deep sense of inner peace, as we are no longer troubled by differences but enriched by them. 3. Cultivating a compassionate heart, a pathway to inner peace. Compassion and tolerance are interconnected. When we cultivate compassion, tolerance naturally follows. A compassionate heart doesn't hold grudges or seek revenge. Instead, it finds ways to understand, empathize, and support others. Compassion helps us see beyond the flaws or mistakes of others, recognizing the shared humanity in everyone. Living with compassion brings a unique sense of purpose and fulfillment. It encourages us to let go of trivial irritations and embrace the bigger picture. When our actions are guided by compassion, we contribute positively to our surroundings. This kindness spreads, uplifting those around us and creating a ripple effect of understanding and empathy. 4. Forgiving those who have hurt us. The path to freedom. One of the most challenging aspects of forgiveness is letting go of pain caused by others. When someone has wronged us, the instinctive response may be to hold on to that hurt, allowing resentment to build. But when we choose to forgive, we liberate ourselves from being emotionally entangled with the actions of others. Forgiving others doesn't mean we forget what happened or invite those who have harmed us back into our lives. Instead, it means we release the hold of negative feelings that drain our energy and peace. This act of forgiveness allows us to move forward, to expand our hearts, and to find inner calm. 5. The transformative effect of compassionate energy. Compassionate energy has the power to heal deep wounds, both within ourselves and in others. When we approach others with kindness and understanding, even those who may have hurt us, we break the cycle of resentment and negativity. Compassionate energy encourages reconciliation and growth, transforming our relationships and outlook on life. This energy extends beyond personal interactions. It permeates all areas of our lives. When we lead with compassion, we inspire others to do the same, creating a supportive community around us. Over time, this compassionate approach builds stronger, more resilient relationships, and a positive environment filled with kindness and mutual respect. 6. Surrounding ourselves with good friends through tolerance. When we adopt a forgiving and tolerant mindset, we attract genuine, supportive friendships. People who value kindness and empathy are drawn to those who share these qualities. A compassionate heart doesn't harbor resentment or cultivate conflict. It seeks connection and understanding. By focusing on forgiveness and tolerance, we can create a positive circle of friends who bring out the best in each other. In life, misunderstandings and conflicts are inevitable. However, by approaching these situations with an open heart, we can resolve differences peacefully and build stronger relationships. Tolerance helps us appreciate the unique qualities of each friend, accepting their strengths and weaknesses. This acceptance fosters a foundation of trust, making our relationships deeper and more resilient.
7. Forgiveness as a pathway to inner expansion and peace. Forgiveness is not only about releasing resentment toward others, it's about expanding our own hearts and minds. By letting go of grudges, we make room for inner peace and emotional well-being. Holding on to anger or bitterness constricts our emotional growth, trapping us in a cycle of negativity. But by practicing forgiveness, we create space for positive emotions, such as love, joy, and gratitude. Forgiveness also empowers us to focus on what truly matters. When we no longer carry the weight of past wrongs, we have more energy to invest in meaningful relationships, personal goals, and self-improvement. Forgiveness helps us become more resilient, allowing us to approach life's challenges with a calm and balanced perspective. 8. How compassion brings healing to our own souls. Forgiving and practicing tolerance not only heal our relationships with others but also heal our own hearts. When we hold on to grudges, we carry emotional scars that prevent us from fully experiencing happiness. By choosing to forgive, we free ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. This act of compassion for ourselves restores our sense of peace, providing a sense of closure and enabling us to move forward with renewed optimism. Practicing compassion helps us understand that everyone has their own struggles and imperfections. By recognizing our shared humanity, we become more forgiving, realizing that we all make mistakes. This empathy allows us to release judgments and embrace a more open, loving view of others and ourselves. 9. The courage to forgive. Embracing vulnerability. Forgiving those who have hurt us requires courage and vulnerability. It means letting go of the need to be right and choosing to prioritize inner peace over pride. Forgiveness is an act of self-compassion, allowing us to accept our own imperfections and the imperfections of others. This courage to forgive can inspire others to do the same. By demonstrating forgiveness, we model resilience and strength, showing that vulnerability is not a weakness but a path to deeper connections and personal growth. Embracing forgiveness and tolerance is a powerful way to cultivate a life filled with positivity, wisdom, and peace. 10. The ripple effect of tolerance. Creating a world of compassion. When we practice tolerance and compassion, we contribute to a more harmonious world. Our actions inspire others to adopt the same mindset, spreading the benefits of forgiveness and understanding. This ripple effect can transform families, communities, and even societies. When we approach each interaction with kindness and patience, we lay the foundation for a world built on empathy and respect. In this way, compassion and tolerance are not only personal choices but also social responsibilities. By choosing to forgive and accept others, we play an active role in creating a supportive and inclusive environment where everyone feels valued. Conclusion. The wisdom of compassion and forgiveness. The wisdom of compassion lies in its ability to heal, transform, and bring peace to our lives. Through tolerance and forgiveness, we gain inner freedom, expanding our hearts to embrace a more balanced and fulfilled life. Rather than allowing resentment to dominate our thoughts, we use compassion as a tool to bridge divides, foster connections, and inspire others. Forgiveness is an ongoing journey, one that requires patience and intention. As we cultivate a compassionate heart, we begin to see beyond differences, focusing on what unites us. In this way, we create a peaceful, supportive environment where genuine friendships thrive and emotional wounds are soothed. The power of compassion and tolerance is immeasurable. When we practice these virtues, we not only elevate our own lives but also contribute to a more compassionate world. Embracing the wisdom of forgiveness and tolerance allows us to experience a life of peace, kindness, and joy. It is through this open-hearted approach that we truly find the strength to heal, grow, and live with purpose.